This is my opinion on this product, the installation process for me, and the tips I found that helped. Okay, so this is the soap dispenser kit that I bought off of Amazon. And these are most of the parts that came with it. Along with this blue cap and the hose, and that part should go down towards the soap. Here's the full length of the hose. I was already using it when I couldn't get my other dispenser off, so I just kind of rigged it up a little bit, but now I'm going to do it the right way. And here are the simple instructions. So the first thing we're going to do is put this piece on top of the sink along with one gasket underneath, which you can kind of see there. So it's that and that. I have to cut this one off. Thankfully it is plastic. Thought I wanted metal, but now I know better. The other washer and the nut are going to go onto the bottom. First the washer and then the nut, and I'm going to tighten it up. So here's the washer and the nut. Righty tighty, clockwise, and tighten, but don't tighten too much. You don't want to strip anything, but you want it to stay tight enough. No soap is dripping through or water. Okay. That's pretty good. And then we're gonna just put the tube up that hole and attach it to the bottom of this pump. Now I already have been using this. I've already been using this in a temporary way, and this was staying attached on there just fine, but I noticed now that I've taken it off, it seems to want to slip, so I'm on the fence. We'll have to see how that goes. And just go underneath, feed this through. Ideally, you would have somebody on the top to grab it. And we are just going to press this into there, which I'm gonna have to do without you. There we go, because my hands were slimy. Okay, there it is, and I'm just gonna drop it down, but I am noticing that this is tending to slip off now. So if that continues, I'll put a zip tie around it. So as it turns out, I am absolutely gonna need a zip tie, and I hope it keeps this tubing on. So I'm just gonna use a little teeny tiny zip tie, because I'm sure I'm gonna have to take this back off at some point. And the big one. I wrenched it a couple more snips, and I think it might stay. If not, maybe some tape. I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to yank on it too much. Okay, snipped off the end of the zip tie, and down it goes, and hopefully. So what I noticed while I was fiddling around with this was that this blue cap, if this bottle knocked over, the blue cap would just pop right off and the soap would probably go everywhere. So I decided now that I'm going to use it more permanently, I'm going to use the black cap that fits on the top of this bottle. Since there are several choices of caps and I don't want to lose them, I'm putting the ones that I'm not using above the one that I am using. So this just goes right into there. And then drop it down into the bottle. And screw that cap on. And then just leave these here to store. It may look nerdy, but it's the easiest way not to lose the caps for me, I think. And the first time I had to keep pumping and pumping because there was a lot of air in there. So I was gonna give this thing a pretty good review, but it seems like the tubing, once it's pulled off once, then it won't fit again. And in this case, I lost the little knob down in there. So I was gonna change the bottle. So I'm gonna have fun getting that out. So as you can see, I'm gonna need to cut that out. And it's just too slippery for me to reach in and grab it. Continues to work. So I'll have to reprime it. And I read the directions afterwards. Some tips where it says to thin the soap a little bit, but I'm not going to because I've already gone through too much today. So I hope that helped. So here's my new inexpensive soap dispenser. Let's hope it lasts longer than the expensive one. It feeds directly through a tube down to the bottle. I hope this helps you decide if this product is right for you. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.